Thanks for having me at this session. I'm one of the co-chairs of the Social Science Working Group. My name is Jaime Ashander. I'm a postdoc at Resources for the Future, which is a research-focused nonprofit in DC, mostly working on resource economics. I personally work on modeling socio-environmental systems and thinking about human dimensions of ecological forecasting. So the Social Science Working Group. We are a bunch of folks interested in the science of ecological forecasting from the human side. So human dimensions of ecological forecasting, including basic questions in the social sciences or applications of knowledge from the social sciences. This is not just an interdisciplinary group thinking about this space within its own perspective. We are multiple social science disciplines, including behavioral sciences, economics, geographers, decision theorists, data scientists, et cetera. And we're people who are interested in looking at the conceptualization and development of ecological forecasting, the application of ecological forecasting and decisions made using ecological forecasting. So really improving ecological forecasting using social sciences from end to end. And this working group is interested in fostering a community of people who are also interested in this thing. So things we're currently doing to build that are creating a blog series about social science dimensions of ecological forecasting. So here's a diagram from a recent blog that kind of conveys the breadth of what we're thinking about. You can see disseminations of forecasting involving large, diverse groups of people, from scientists to private individuals in orange here, doing a diverse array of activities involved in ecological forecasting, from design to funding. And so the crux of what this group thinks about is kind of discussing and developing ideas around all these roles for people and institutions in ecological forecasting. And so for this workshop and the RCN, we're also interested in getting involved and in promoting ideas related to how social science research could be advanced through this forecasting challenge, the NEON forecasting challenge, and how our knowledge from disciplines we're involved with could be used in forecasting. So in particular, I don't want to emphasize the details of these research questions, but participants in the challenge may look through and see that ideas ranging from how forecasts are assessed to how models can be treated theoretically to what kinds of things could be forecast, including ecosystem services or human dimensions, human behaviors, could be thought about in tandem with ecological forecasting. And we'd like the groups working to design the challenge, including some of ourselves, to think about how social sciences and decisions could be factored into, in particular, the skill assessment, but also the design of the challenge itself. And I think the overarching point is certainly for real world forecasts and as real as possible in this challenge, we'd like to think about what the endpoint decision or rule that we want to forecast is in determining what to forecast and how to communicate it. And so if you want to get involved, you can look, don't worry about writing down all these links. You can look at the CUBE site for the Social Science Working Group to find a document with these in it. But you can read up on our past and ongoing work on the EcoForecast site. You can please fill out this doodle poll if you're interested in attending meetings to find out more. You can read the existing blogs so far, or pitch a post by visiting also the EcoForecast site. And what we'd really like to do is facilitate matches between established researchers and students within EcoForecast and beyond interested in social sciences and forecasting. Thanks. And as I mentioned, I'm only the co-chair of this group. The other co-chair is Kira Smith-Wiley, who will be giving the subsequent talk on the Partners Working Group. Thank you.